Hello, hello. I wanted to show you some books. They were or are still great help for me. First, I was reading when I discovered the Western Aid Prize Foundation. So the Western Prize Foundation is basically a foundation. They really promote healthy eating, back to the farm life, basically all this pickling, what we just been doing, basically back to healthy, really sustained eating. Um, and first thing, they're basically based on this Western Andrew Price, who was a dentist and went all around the world and looked where are actually people with healthy jars, structural and also healthy teeth. And he went all over the world, and you see like beautiful and not so beautiful pictures. And he basically described all his work in this book, and it's like absolutely eye-opening. Then also good book what I like is Nourishing Traditions by Sally Fallon. So she's basically the president of the Western Prize Foundation. And this book has been wonderful. It has all the recipes and it's really thick. What I like most about it is all these little blurbs here. They are little stories of the foods or how it was traditionally prepared or how it was eaten and the health benefits and the stories about the food. So this, it's like, I really like this book. And we just did the pickled daikon radish, and for example here it says the daikon radish is greatly prized as a digestive aid in the Orient, where it is eaten in a great variety of ways, fresh or preserved, and so on. And tests have shown it to be especially high in lactobacilli. It is also valued as a diuretic, as a decongestion, and as a source of substances that inhibit cancer. Folk wisdom claims the daikon rids the body of accumulated fat. So this must be really healthy, what we just did. So great. Next book I read a while ago was The Full Moon Feast, and this book is like one of my favorites. It's Food and the Hunger for Connection by Jessica Prentice, and she describes it in a beautiful way. So there are all these basically different kind of moons to go through the seasons, to go through the months. And for example here the wolf moon I really like. Busy, normal people, the world is here. Can you hear it? Wailing, crying, whispering. Listen, the world is here. Don't you hear it? Praying and sighing and groaning for wholeness. Sighing and whispering, wholeness, wholeness, wholeness. So that's, she always starts with a little poem, and this I find like really beautiful, and it really connects you so well to Mother Nature, to yourself, to like the whole culture, the food, how wholesome it should be, and how traditionally it was basically was a culture to make food and to make pickles and pickle everything and grow your whole food. And I'm so actually surprised right now with my garden, and this year is my first year of having a garden myself, how long it takes to everything to grow, and you really like appreciate and have a different appreciation for actually food in general and the whole process. And it takes really nurturing and caring to create food. And then what I've been reading too is Women Who Run with the Wolves. And this has been like eye-opening so much. It basically connects really like your whole soul basically with all the traditions as well, and explains it so well. So this book goes really deep. Actually, I haven't finished it, but she describes in one chapter, she said like culture e cura. I just remember, I can't find it right now, but it's basically culture cures, and that's what we've been doing, culturing and culturing pickling. It's part of our culture, and this is cure. So we're not doing this anymore. We're not, everything is machine. There's no, we barely do this with our hands. So you should bring it to your own kitchen, because you get these good bacteria in you, and it keeps like the whole world basically healthier as a whole, and keeps our microbiome healthy and alive, doing these little things. So it's part of our culture, and I think we really need to keep doing it. And what is so good about this book, it's obviously a total woman's book, but it says, sometimes in order to bring a woman closer to this nature, I ask her to keep a garden. Let this be a psychic one, or one with mud, dirt, green, and all the things that surround and help and assail. Let it represent the wild side. So wild, she means close to nature. The garden is a concrete connection to life and death. So yes, so doing this is basically also like bringing the garden back into your kitchen, and back basically into your soul. Like you're nurturing yourself, you're nurturing Mother Earth, and you nurture it, basically you and your soul as well. So I'm really all into this, not just on food level. I'm going quite deep on on a spiritual level as well. The book I'm reading right now is also God's Hotel, which is like an amazing book. I will talk about this one later. So I just like to connect everything and go really deep. So, but one step at a time, and you can't do it all. So I really started only out with very little things. So, and slowly you get deeper and deeper, and you understand more, and you grow, and it's like growing your veggies in your garden. Okay, stay tuned. Just a little bit of side talk here. Okay, bye. See you next time.